Hello, 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 Africa. Welcome back to the show. So today I'm going to talk about how it started, how everything started in the first place. It is better if I start from there, right? So let me just get to 2019, when it all started. Yeah, it started in 2019. That was just after I had failed. No, it is not 2019. Yeah, it was September 2018. Yeah, I can remember it. Yeah, it was September 2018. After I had failed to join college. So I was supposed to join Kisumu Polytechnic, and I had done everything, but I was not able to join because of fee issues. Let me not get so much into that. Maybe that will be a story for another day, but this was just about my financial journey. So after I had failed to join school, and I can remember so well that when I was about to join school, there's a lady friend who used to visit my dad's show at that time, and we got along for some time. And I can remember I used to tell her that if in case there is any vacancy or any job or any recruitment at where she worked, that was Safaricom, I requested her to notify me so that maybe I could be working part time and going to school at the same time. And she always told me that if there is any that can be balanced with school and studies, she will tell me. And luckily, I didn't manage to join, so I also told her that I have not managed to join school, and if it is good, she can just tell me if any job is available so I can join them. So I can remember just 1 week to 2 weeks after the incident of not joining, she called me and asked me to give her my phone number registered under my identification and my ID number. So I sent her the number and the ID. So the next thing I got was a text from the recruiting agency that was recruiting people to work as brand ambassadors for Safaricom. So I got recruited, and the next thing was to attend an interview where we were going to be coached on how to do the 1, 2, 3 things on the field. So I was so happy. That was my first job. I was very happy. Luckily, I can say it was my first job and last job. Working for somebody directly, waiting for salary from someone. I think it was the first and the last. So let me show you how it went. So at the meeting, or let's say the interview, everything went smooth. You are coached, told everything that you are supposed to do. So that's how I got the job. So we were being paid roughly 16 to 18,000 per month. Being I was just still staying with my parents, it was just enough because I could use it to buy 1, 2, 3 things that were just personal. So being me, I hated working for someone, or I wanted the financial freedom. I wanted to have money. That is the thing that really motivated me. I always wanted to have money to buy nice stuff. In fact, I really love good stuff, nice things. I like good things. So I can say I didn't settle at that. I can remember 2, 3 months after the job, I decided to come out from my father's house and decided to look for a house to rent so that I could start my life. So I can say it was one of the best decisions I made so far, because coming out of my father's house made me realize that I had big responsibilities to take care of: paying the rents, now buying the stuff, eating, doing some things for me. So at first it was very challenging, I can say, because you only have to wait until end of month to have the money at hand to buy these things. So if you get the money and misuse it, you are definitely going to lack something to survive with within the month. So I came to think of, how can I be in a position of having money or having something that is going to give me money each and every day. So well and good, I can remember one of the partners with my dad who he was working with was also a Safaricom dealer shop. So I went and strike a deal with him. So he will give me credits to go and sell and do later reconcile with the cash and take another store. So I decided to do that as a part time. Remember, coming from the house in the morning 8 a.m. and coming back uh, after work. Work was to end at mostly at 5 to 6 in the evening. So that is the time I would sell these credits, airtime. I mean, I used to sell Safaricom airtime at that time. So I would take the airtime every week, sell it the whole week. Every weekend I go and reconcile. I take another one. Go. That's how I could get money within the week. So something came to me, and I thought so hard about it. So how can I manage to have the money with me and take it back all at the end of the week? What can I do within the week with this money to make me have another source of income? So I thought, and the next thing I did was I decided to open an M-Pesa shop. So I can remember me uh, looking for a till, which I got from one of my bosses at Safaricom. You know, he gave me a till. So the next thing I did was I would go and take the credits, sell them within the week. So as the money was accumulating, I will use it as a float on my M-Pesa shop. And every week, at the end of the week, I will take all the money back to the person giving me the credit. That it was called a waste. So I will take back the cash, come back with another credit, sell it, get the float. So that is how I started. I can remember every time I received my pay, every time we were paid, the first thing I will do was to withdraw all the cash before doing anything, before thinking about paying rent, before thinking about doing anything with the money. The first thing I will do was to withdraw all the cash as float to my M-Pesa shop. Uh, so this is the first time I also became an employer. After I had started the shop, I had to look for someone to be at the shop. So I employed my cousin to work at the shop. So I would wake up very early at 6 a.m. in the morning go attend to the shop up to 8 a.m. in the morning, leave for work, come in the evening at 6 a.m. 6 p.m. Yeah, no, 6 in the evening and or 5 in the evening. Sometimes I will I will sneak out of the job to come and sell the airtime, you know. So I will balance the things, you know. Let's say Kiswahili ilianza kuwa mkora in between hapo. I'm very sorry to my boss because at first I'm sure she didn't know what was happening, but I will come out of from job so early that require time to come and attend to the show or and attend to the to selling my airtime. So every time I came back early, I will come, get to the house, remove the working materials like maybe the paper we were used to be putting. Maybe if you understand to be what it is to be a brand ambassador of a company, you can get that. Not the ambassador, the brand ambassador, yani people selling the image of the company. Maybe we will, yeah, that is what I'm talking about. So I will come home, dust immediately after work, remove my clothes. I wanted to be easy, so I will listen myself, take the airtime, go to the shops. At first, it was very difficult to even find one customer to trust you with the airtime. So, being at Safaricom, the thing we were doing was sell to the company, the brand. So I had gotten the knowledge on how to convince customers to buy my products. So I would sell the airtime in the evening. I can remember the first client didn't trust me with the products, but I had to convince her. The thing I did was to give her the airtime so she would pay me the next day. So she could trust that I was selling legit airtime. You know, with airtimes and things, there are people who steal, and there is a way they can always track the airtime. So she didn't trust me, so I had to prove to her that I was selling the airtime legally. So I left the airtime, took the money the next day. So I started getting more customers as they come, days come, days come. I got more and more customers, so that I would sell like roughly 7 to 10,000 in a day at the evening. So the sales increased, and now I will pick more airtime every week to sell within the week. So the sales increased. So that was also a very big advantage to my shop, because if I could sell 10,000 plus in a day, that is roughly within the week for 4 days in a week. The M-Pesa shop would run with roughly 50 to 60,000 float. So you can imagine there was no customer coming to my shop to either withdraw or deposit money and lack the service. So that is how it started. And every time I got paid, the first thing I will do was to withdraw the money. The only thing I will do, maybe look for 1, 2, 3 things. Maybe most of the things I can remember I was doing with the money was to pay my rent. So that is the major thing I will do with the money. Yeah. So after that, sorry. After that, every month, Safaricom do pay people commissions. I would pay my cousin easily and pay the shop's rent easily. So everything went smooth. So I can remember after some time, I saw the shop was only running with one product, only with giving only services. So I decided to come in with with looking at what else can I sell at the shop that can give me more money. You see, I didn't relax after managing to have an M-Pesa shop, after managing to settle for this. So I saw the profits I'm making from the M-Pesa shop, however little it was, because now I could balance selling the airtime, working, and managing the shop with a little at the time. Challenge used to come when, let's say, I every weekends, if I would go and reconcile and take new airtime to come and sell. At that time, I can remember the shop was running with very little cash and float, because almost all cash is reconciled. So I thought of what can I do to increase the productivity of the shop, that I do not only have to depend on the airtime sale to boost the shop. So I checked, and so it was wise to look for a way to increase the shop's productivity. So I introduced selling phones and accessories. So this is how I will do it. With the profits that I am getting from selling the credits daily, I will collect them and save them. And every week when I go to reconcile, I will come back with either earphones, chargers. With the profits I've gathered the whole week, I will come back with the earphones, chargers, the phones, accessories now. So the good thing, the location of my shop was very strategic. So I would sell these products, and they started moving very fast. Then I saw, so there's possibilities that I can be selling this, running the shop smoothly under someone with my supervision, with someone running the shop with my supervision, working and also selling airtime. So this was very interesting. So that was the year 2019, middle 2019 there. So I thought it was wise. More money is coming. So I saw people, being my shop was in a very good location. So I saw it was wise to also look away I could sell soda, beverage. Kijana alianza kuomoka kidogo. So I looked on how I could get the fridge and stock sodas. So the shop was becoming more and more productive until 2020. 2020 things happened that I did not expect. The first challenge in my financial journey was in 2020. Let me start from here. I'm going to continue on my journey. What really conspired in 2020? Something happened, something bad, something that almost took me home, something which almost made me give up. I hope you follow the next one, the next episode. Thank you so much, guys. Be blessed.